Hello and welcome back to Brit Reviews It All. So today I'm going to be talking about Basketball Wives. This was episode 4, season 10. So they come back in. They're picking up at the end of the meat market mixer. Malaysia, Brandy still going at it. You know, they just run that clip. At the end of the day, the two did not actually end up having any type of physical altercation with each other. So, good on that. No, not promoting violence, but for TV purposes, the drama is nice to see, right? All right, so, they continued on with the night. It looks like everybody was having a really good time on this at the mixer, so it ended out nicely. Jen, she got to link with Jelani, get his phone number, so that was really nice to see. Then we have Jackie with her extraness. Oh my goodness. So she ended up actually sitting down and talking. Brooke and British got on her about bringing Lorenzo to the mixer. So for Jackie to just immediately go into that fake cry, no ma'am, cut it out. And they immediately just kind of let her roll with it and just let's leave it alone and save it for another day, right? But British, all in all, was being a good sport at that time, even though I'm pretty sure, like she said, it was bothering her. Like, stop meddling. So we move on, and we have Angel and Roccstar. They are headed to do a sonogram, find out the gender for their baby. That room was like one of the nicest rooms I've ever seen when it comes to going to go do a sonogram. Like, I thought that was like so extra, but hey, look at where they live, their lifestyle, their money, they can do those type of things. Now they move on and they have a British, they have Jen, Nia, and her sister. I cannot recall her name for the life of me. I could not. And I couldn't even catch it. I should have just rewinded and see if I could get it right? So they were all out having a little outing with each other. Which was really cute. I like to see little moments like that with them getting along and bonding and just, meeting up and having girl time, So that was really cute. Very fun, lighthearted scenario. And of course, they kind of slightly go over a little bit what happened at the meat market. Not much in that particular scene, but like I said, it was just something nice to see. Just really cute. Let's see. Then we have Angel and Duffy meeting up to get smoothies. And when I tell you, those smoothies looked really good. Like, it really made me want one at this point. And so they were just sitting down, catching up with each other. It does seem like Duffy is like genuinely concerned and wants to make sure that Angel is taking care of herself, that she's doing good, that she's not just dealing with Roccstar just because she doesn't want another failed scenario between her and a child's father. So we find out that she still at that point hadn't even told her mom that she was pregnant. Ma'am, call your mama and tell her that you're pregnant. Don't wait. And the fact that it's already bad enough you waited this long, but it's like, oh my goodness, you finna have a whole gender reveal and your mama still don't know that you're pregnant. Come on, Angel. You're an adult. Let it go, regardless of what your mama thinks. Do you, boo? You can take care of yourself and your kids. Moving on. Okay, so then we have, sorry y'all, my notes. So we have Jen. She ends up going on a date with Jelani. Looks like something is happening there, so we'll keep watching and let's see what grows from there. It seemed like they had a lot in common. Good conversation from what we see, but I kind of felt like he was a little bit kind of holding back just a little bit because of the cameras. Maybe he wasn't, that's a lot. So let's see what happens. I would love to see what happens there if it's really something for real and true. Next, Jackie, she goes to visit Angel at her house, checking in on her. I really like to see that these are actually genuine friendships. Hopefully they really do kick it with each other. Majority of them, you can see it's a little bit different with all of them don't hang with each other like that, but she comes in, she checks on her, chill out, they get to talking, catching up. She tells us that she has told her mom that she was pregnant. Her mom's reaction was honestly exactly what Angel expected it to be. So I don't, maybe it was just her seeking her mom's approval, and that's where that comes from. Um, but you already went into it knowing what her response was probably going to be, but to even get upset because she didn't respond in the way you wanted her to, hey, I mean, that's just me. I mean, I don't know, Angel. Moving on. Now we have it where British ends up going to Jackie's house. A lot of people going to each other's houses. So British goes over to Jackie's house, catch over her. The intention for this was because she wanted to get a second with Jackie to sit her down and talk to her about meddling in her business between her and Lorenzo. We finally get the real deep seriousness of why British has said she can no longer continue on with the same cycle that she had been on for about 10 years with Lorenzo. So I think Jackie is finally getting it, even if that's what you wanted to see for the both of them. If the girl is telling you that it's not working for her and she has to let it go, she is acknowledging, yes, she does love him. They were together for 10 years. They have a child together. They were, to be married, I'm assuming. I don't even know if they actually ended up getting married. I don't know. But regardless, Jackie, listen to her. She's telling you. But hopefully Jackie will back off and leave it alone. Now, and Jackie keeps calling herself a relationship guru, ma'am. I think that's a bit of a reach. But okay. A lot of people want to call themselves relationship gurus. But okay. Yeah. So now it's the gender reveal party time. This gender reveal was so over the top, but it speaks true to the two parents to be. You have Roccstar, he's over the top. Angel, she's very flashy, very showy, big earrings, big, that's her thing. So it made sense. So everybody's starting to come in, they're arriving. Jackie, you were the oddball out that I noticed between the ladies. I know you had the information that it was either pink or blue. You could have even did like Jen. She found something in her closet and then went with the color theme, or the colors that they wanted y'all to wear, and she just threw that dress on and said, hey, it's gonna be blue, even if she didn't say that she was expecting the baby to be a boy. Just saying, you could have did the same thing. You were the oddball. Black with a white bra in your fan, and I don't know, I guess. So we see another cameo coming in for Mickey Monday. Now, for those who are Love and Hip Hop fans, you would have recognized him coming from Love and Hip Hop LA. Wondering what is that crossover there. Maybe they were looking for some people to bring onto the show. He auditioned and he got on in there. But whatever, we'll see, because he's getting a little bit of camera time there. Then we have Angel and Rock coming in. Like I said, very over the top. That's them. She finds out that her mom actually is there. Now, her mama was ready to sit down and get to talking to the nitty gritty, to the business. But I'm like, ma'am, you're at a gender reveal party. That's a conversation for another day. Let's enjoy the moment. Now, she did want to introduce Angel, wanted to introduce her mom and let her sit and talk with Roccstar. Her mom like, I ain't ready for that just yet. But it's like, ma'am, you might as well let it go and get with the program. Rockstar's dad was right there. Those two look exactly alike, and for the way that Roccstar acts, and then we get to see his dad and how he speaks and how he carries himself. He's very well spoken. It's just like, oh, okay. Well, now I'm interested in in his background, Rockstar's background, and where he came from and how he got to where he is now. But that's a whole nother thing. Now, like I said, between the two of them, so over the top, but it looks like Roccstar was the one doing the majority of the planning. I mean, he seemed more excited about it than anything. He had a whole helicopter to release the smoke. They even had synchronized swimmers ready and prepared to go. So we find out it's a boy. So Roccstar was correct this entire time. He said it was a boy. Congratulations to them. I would love to see, hopefully they have good, healthy baby. and he does what he needs to do as a father, and she does what she's supposed to do as a mom. So they get to going with the synchronized swimmer. I mean, over the top. You even have a special guest, Neo, come in. He's doing his song, and that's one of her favorite singers. So Roccstar did excellent on that. Then he comes with this whole ring thing, and it was like, okay, is he proposing or